What's up guys? Cameron here. Hey, if you know anything about me, you know I'm a huge fan of house hacking. It's something that everybody can do. If you buy a house, even if you rent a house, you can find a way to rent out the rooms, cut up your house to where you can rent out different portions of it, whether it's a basement or an ADU or anywhere where you can really put a kitchen and do it legally, of course. I'm a huge fan of that. So I thought I'd just give you a tour of my house today and show you what we've done with this house to house hack it. And then the numbers on this house, we bought this for $215 back in 2020. It needed a lot of work. I don't know, it's just not perfect. Needed some work on the HVAC, blah, 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 but it's nothing that we were really scared of. And so we decided, let's get in this house. It's got a nice large amount of square footage for us to do a lot of work to it and to house hack. So we bought with the intention of house hacking. That's the point I wanna make. So let's go inside. Okay, as we go inside, I gotta be a little quiet because my kids just went down for a nap. You'll see it's a two-story house. When we moved in here, we had 3 roommates that each paid $500 a month, and our mortgage is about $1,500 a month. So, and we split utilities with them too. So right off the bat, Danny and I, we moved in here, we had a few guys living upstairs, which is not everyone's preference, you know? Some people are more privacy oriented, but it was great with us, and they're great guys. So our living expenses were between $200 and $300 a month just for like utilities and our portion of the rent. So come on in. You got 3 bedrooms upstairs, and then we have this is a bedroom, right? We've turned it into like a nursery. Actually, whenever the guys lived here, this was my office, and then this is my personal bedroom back here. And I'm not gonna take you upstairs because my kids are sleeping, but there's 3 beds up there, and then we have living room. This used to be a door that goes into the sunroom, and we cut off the door and we put a half bath here because people used to go in our bedroom to go to the bathroom because that was the only bathroom on the main level. Another reason that we were able to get this house for $215 because there's just some weird stuff like that. So people would go in our personal bathroom to go pee. All right, and then we have the kitchen. And then we renovated this kitchen also after we moved in. But I want to show you something really cool. A big reason that we bought this house and a big reason it's great for house hacking is because it has a basement. So this is like an appraiser told me it's one of 8 houses in Waco with a basement. So there's 2 ways to get to the basement. You have a door here and a door outside. So I actually got permission to go down and check on a couple things. We never go down here, but we're gonna go down, check things out. Hello. So this used to be, there used to be a few more built-ins here, and it just used to look, it doesn't look like amazing, if you ask me, but it looks a lot better than it did when we moved in. It used to have like tile, and it smelled horrible. And we took out like this entertainment center here and put the bed and lights, and we just did a little bit of work. We put new floor down to make this into an Airbnb. And so the guests would come, they'd park on the street, they would come around. I'll show you around the outside exterior entrance. And we were using this as an Airbnb for about 2 years. And then about a year ago with the kids and stuff, my wife and I decided, hey, let's just have a midterm rental tenant, like a month-to-month tenant down here. So we've actually had this guy down here for about 6 months. So now it's a living space, completely separate. Look over here, we've got like a little kitchenette, little sink, coffee, toaster oven, stove top, because we're not allowed to have a full stove down here. So little mini fridge, you know, it's nothing spectacular, but people like, this guy pays $800 to live down here, and we hardly ever even notice he's here. We've got a full bathroom, really low ceiling. And then in here, this is where we had to really get creative because you have this exterior entrance that goes to the outside, the backyard. So guests will walk down here. Well, this is our laundry room, right? So what we did is we put up this wall and separated the nasty, our laundry room is just kind of, you can look in there. It's not great. You know, it's like a utility room. So we separated that and made this entryway pretty nice. And then the door right behind you is their private space. But this space is free for us to come in and do laundry. And in fact, we share laundry with him and with our garage tenant. They can all come in here, this is like public space. So the whole point of this is you got to get creative. You know, this space was not configured that way. We had to put up this wall and that wall and put a new light in, blah, blah, blah. Do a little bit of work to make the space back there more private. So hopefully you get the idea. You just got to get creative with how to split things up so that everybody has access to the laundry. Okay, now we're in the back, and I did not get permission from this guy to go in here, but here are some photos of like what the garage used to look like. This is our back garage. This was already here when we moved in here. You can see our backyard. It's really fun for the kids. This garage was already here, but it was literally raining inside the garage when we bought the house. So we put a new roof on, and I paid like $5,000 to get a new roof on the garage. And then during COVID, I decided, hey, let's take this space. You can see the photos right here. Let's take this space. I demoed the whole thing. It was just a concrete shell, and I did some plumbing work, and I figured out how to configure it. And now we turned that gross, you know, cinder block space into this. And now it's a great living space. Where we've done Airbnb here, we've had month-to-month tenants. You know, we've fixed it up, added a kitchen, and now this thing brings in $2,000, sometimes $3,000 a month. Right now, this guy's living here month to month, and he's paying $1,750. So between just this guy and our basement guy, we're cash flowing with our own primary residence like about $500, $700 a month, depending on how high our utilities are for that month, because of course we cover utilities 100%. Fixed up this little greenhouse, and then even better is now I have my own home office, because we have 2 kids and 1 on the way, and we want them all to have kind of their own bedroom inside. And so now this is where we park our car. This is where there's like a bunch of stuff. And now I have a home office and a podcast studio. And so I just put up a couple walls and put this HVAC unit in. I'm making it sound simple and like easy. It wasn't easy, but it's to give you an example of like how you can turn your house into not only a cash flowing asset, but a home office and places for people to rent and enjoy your space just as much as you do. So I hope this helps you and gives you confidence about how you can house hack and turn your primary residence into a cash flowing asset. We'll see you guys in the next video.